This wall ball video is for varsity girls lacrosse. I will do my Rebels one later. I think that's okay. Make sure you wear your goggles. Okay. First one is 50 dominant hand for girls that were new to varsity and would have gotten a ton of wall ball reps with our warm-ups over the last few weeks. Just some things to think about when you're throwing. Make sure you have a brick that's about your stick length up. Okay, so if you reach your stick straight up like this and you tap one, take about like 2-ish steps back from the wall, and then if it's straight at your face, you need to take like a half step to the left so that your stick is directly over your right shoulder and the butt of your stick is pointing in the direction you want to go, so it has a nice flow. And then obviously a half step the other way for your left hand. And any girl that was new, if you are doing passing and catching, your bottom hand should stay on this side of your body. It shouldn't be coming across to your opposite hip. That would be part of a powerful shot, but when you have someone on pressure here, you want to make sure you can pass and catch in different ways with your arm and your bottom hand staying on this side in the protected position. Okay, so you're going to get 50 dominant hand passes. If it's coming back at a spot below your shoulder, you need to either move forward or pick a higher spot on the wall. Typically you're just a little too far away. So you're gonna get 50. You need to make sure that you don't spend too much time cradling. Use that cradle to just readjust your hands high. You should get a slight turn in your hips from time to time, and then switch hands. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna look at the same brick. It's gonna be right in the middle of my face. I move off half a step to the right to get it directly over my left shoulder so that my follow through can stay on this side of me. Okay, you want to get 50 so that they come right back to your stick. Okay, the next one is one-handed. You might want to move a little bit closer. Your hand should be about maybe a hand's width down, and you want to get 50 dominant hand. Again, kind of twist a little bit to get some power. And I'm a little distracted. It's a little wet today, but it's warm. Go 50 on the other hand. Again, pick a spot slightly down your stick so it comes right back. Okay, the next one, I want you to do one-handed, one-footed. Do 25 on each side. So if I'm throwing in my right hand, I'm gonna balance on my left foot, okay? So you're working on your balance, your reaction time, keeping it tight, and don't let your power go. So what I was on accident showing you, but I'm showing you again. Make sure you get your balance back, you get your hands back up, and you make a good pass. Put your foot down if you're losing balance. The idea is to have more going on in your body as you go. And hopefully you do it better than me. Then do 25 on the other hand. Okay? The next thing we're gonna do is one-handed. I'm gonna take the ball out for a second. One-handed, I want you to throw it to the center of your face and catch it one-handed opposite and work on your wrist strength when it comes to reacting to the far side of your body, because we're obviously going to do offhand, right? But I want you to do it one-handed. So if you've been doing the wall ball routines that I gave you, you would have been throwing it right-handed and catching it opposite side and then bringing it back and catching it opposite side. I want you to do the same thing, but with one hand, so that you can work on, if you do catch it over here, how are you going to snag it and bring it back and readjust with one hand? So it's kind of a challenge, but give it a shot, okay? Give yourself some space so that you can get used to it. Don't stand too close if you don't want to. And work on that grab on the far side. I don't know if you saw that, okay? But you want it to come to the wrong side of your body and work on grabbing it over there one-handed, okay? Obviously a little harder in the offhand, but same thing. Okay, I don't use my offhand a lot, so this is gonna be really bad, so don't feel bad about yourself. Okay, throw it to the wrong side and work on reactions. That did not go where I wanted it to go. Okay, so have it come across. How do you get it back to this side with that hand that's supposed to be the dominant hand? Okay, so throw it right, throw it right to the center of your face, catch it opposite, and work on, sorry, I thought I saw a 4-leaf clover, work on bringing it back, okay? You're gonna do hopefully like 20 to 25 of each of those, and then switch hands. The next thing we're gonna do is bring it across and throw it from the opposite side, but catch it normal. This is one you've been doing. So for anyone who needs to work on it, when you bring it across your body, you can do a big cradle from shoulder to shoulder, and as you bring your bottom hand up, you just readjust your top hand, or you can bring it across and then just flip it back the way you came. Either way, you should end up with the butt of your stick up where you want to point, and your top hand should be across your body because you are under pressure on this side, okay? And you want to throw it again sort of to the center of your face and catch it opposite. So you're working on bringing it over and still able to get power on it to react to it coming back, and then switch sides. Same thing, decide which way makes more sense for you, whether it's here and then just like letting go for a second and letting your top hand turn around, or if it's here and then flipping it back and readjusting, okay? I kind of alternate between both, just depends on where I am on the field at the time, okay? And then I want you to get two-handed 50 quick stick each side. So I'll be watching you on Zoom doing that, but I really wanted to demo the one-handed opposite side catch and grab motion.